Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Y'all having a good weekend? Today is Sunday, September 22nd. Tomorrow's first day of fall. If you got some cool weather, please send it. We need it. It does not feel like fall around here or look like fall. Woke up and there was lots of clouds and I was so happy. I was thinking it might rain, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going away without dropping anything out of the sky. Darn it. We need it so bad, y'all. It's so hot and dry here. Really is. But I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I've been studying all weekend and reading my book. I'm sure they're going to teach the test and not really the book because I'm doing it in 3 weeks. I'm going to learn the real estate course in 3 weeks. And in 2 days, you do it, you finish a book. So I have 6 books. So for 3 weeks, we'll be finished. We'll be finished in 3 weeks. So 2 days for each book. That's fast. That's really fast. So I don't think we're gonna be reading it in class. I doubt that. We must be hitting the highlights. They must just teach the highlights. So I'm reading it, but I don't even think I'll get finished with the first book before tomorrow. So I'm trying to do a summary too and do the quizzes and all that. So I'm trying my best to prepare. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been back to school. Anyway, isn't it so nice when your grandchild turns up at your house without, without you asking? Yesterday, my granddaughter, she texted me right before she got here and she said they always write, Grandma. They write it in capital letters, Grandma, She's like, she's calling me. They can't call, I don't know why. They can't call, they have to text. And she said, I'm coming to visit you. I'm like, okay. She's 16. She had her daddy's car. And she went to go feed somebody's animal. So she stopped by to see us. And it was really good and sweet. And thank goodness I had some food. Because you know how teenagers, they're hungry no matter what. I love to feed them too. And I had biscuits. So she had a bunch of biscuits. So it was good. And then she went to a little game and came back after the game. She came back again. I fed her a little bit more. She didn't want to eat, but I enticed her to eat a little something for lunch too. So it was really good. I loved seeing her. So it's hard when you see your grandkids, they're growing up and they don't have time for you anymore. And that you go through a period of time with them that you don't get to see them that much because they're so busy, especially when they get in high school. But then when they get their own license and they can drive, they can come see grandma. So then they start coming back again. So it's just like your kids, they can't wait to get away. And as soon as they get married, they're at your house every weekend or they move back in. It's kind of like that, so it's okay. Anyway, I want to do a reading on Iran. We're kind of worried about that here because y'all know my husband's from Iran, We're worried, are we going to go to war with Iran? I know that Trump has said he's deploying troops to Saudi Arabia, but he says they're just as a, deterrent, a show of force, something like that. Like just a defensive move, just in case, to defend Saudi Arabia. Why do we got to defend Saudi Arabia? Come on, please. Why? Why do we want to? I mean, of all countries, why do we defend Saudi Arabia? Please. Okay. The first card, I already drew the cards. I already have them all sitting out. You know how I do it. I don't shuffle on camera. I mean, sometimes. But anyway, I got them all sitting out. First card that comes up is the Emperor. I think this Emperor is really a representation of senior officials in the administration, that are advising Trump, that are close to Trump and talking to him, that have his ear. It's like cool heads prevail, using logic over emotion. So no matter what Trump may want, although he's always said he's not for war, that's one thing good about Trump. He's always said he's not for war, but they wouldn't let him declare war anyway. They won't let him. They really won't let him. So I feel like this is just a show of force, just a deterrent, that it's exactly what he says. Maybe, to let them know that, hey, just because I said I don't want to go to war with you, don't mean I won't, which he won't. but he's just trying to show his strength. He's trying to show the U.S. might, but I don't feel like he will. I'm feeling like he won't. The next card I get is Three of Cups. So it's a relief. It's a relief to all of us. We're all going to be, celebrating. We're celebrating because, hey, he's not going to go to war, and we're going to be really happy because we don't want any of our sons and daughters to be being killed defending Saudi Arabia, right? Okay, so we're all going to be really happy about that. So that's the celebration card. The Fool is the next card. So this is a new relationship that's starting between the U.S. and Iran. Now, I know Iran has said in the news that they can't trust Trump, which is true, but there are some negotiations going on. There's some diplomatic talks going on, and they're going to establish a new relationship. So this looks good. This looks really good. It's a little bit risky, but it looks good. It's going to be good for the U.S. It's going to be good for Iran. So I think in the end, Iran will come to the table. I really think they will. It might be precarious for a while, and not be real stable relationship, but it's coming to a new relationship, and hopefully this will take place before Trump leaves. I hope, but it could be also after. It could be a new relationship, a new agreement that goes on after he leaves. I don't know, but I just see that we're on a new relationship with Iran. So, but it's good. It'll be good. It's better than the one we have right now. There's no trust. So it'll get on a better footing. So it's good. All right. The last card I drew 4 cards. It's going to be a really quick reading. This is the Queen of Swords. Problems will be solved through communication, not through war. Okay. I don't feel like it's through war. I feel like it's through communication. I think that's what this stands for. So it looks good. It doesn't look like, I don't feel like at this point we're going to go to war with Iran. We are having diplomatic talks, communicating with them, and I think that's how we're going to solve the problems with them. So it's good. Okay, guys, that's my reading on Iran. I don't feel like war's imminent or anything. It looks good. It looks like we're going to just try to look like we might do something. Trump just wants to, beat his chest. He just wants to beat his chest and say, we can come and get you if we want to, but he don't want to. I think they know that anyway. They know it. I mean, we know it. They know it. So I don't think anything's going to come of it right now anyway. Things can change, of course, but right now, the course that we're on, it's very diplomatic right now. Like I said, even though they say that Iran's not talking, they're talking. They're all talking. Believe me, they are. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to my videos. I appreciate it. I read all your messages and I enjoy them. I had a message here recently that I deleted that I was shocked. They wrote, some of you may have read it. Somebody wrote, "You do your readings in your bedroom. I'm never watching you again." And I'm like, okay, well, my desk is here. I have a table here that I work from because I do jewelry too. I make jewelry. So I have my table here that I do my jewelry. This is my desk. I have my fax machine here. I have, my copy machine. Everything's here. And I can shut the door and have a private conversation with you guys. If I'm out in my living room, people are coming and going. I can't do it out there. I have done it before, real early or real late. Otherwise, my husband's here all day long. He has an office here, but it's another bedroom that he's made into an office. And then we have a guest room, and then I have a daughter living with me. So the only place for me to go is this room. So I'm sorry if anybody's offended that I'm doing my reading from my bedroom, but it's the only place that I can find some privacy, and I can shut the door and have a quiet conversation. Okay? So sorry, guys. One of these days when I, hit the lottery, I'll build a little office on the side of my house. Okay, guys. Love you. Kind of kidding around here, but I don't know why things matter so much to people. I don't understand, but whatever. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful week. I am going to school on Monday. Wish me well. Say prayers for me. I know I'm going to do well. I know I am because I trust. I have that. I have trust that everything's going to go well. But prayers help. So y'all say a prayer for me and my husband, okay? All right, guys. If you'd like to get a reading with me, I'll still do the readings. I'll probably do them in the evening, of course. I can't do them in the day. So if you want to get a reading with me, look down below and email me and we'll hook up, okay? All right, guys. Love you so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Y'all take care.